Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Syro, and today we're with Stephen Geddes, and we're doing Oversize Towerbustets. Alright, so I'm going to hand you over to Stephen, and he'll tell us all about it.
Okay, so we put the catalyst in the resin already and stirred it around. Basically it's a matter of pouring the resin in first, and then we're just going to put the layers of different sorts of metal in. Okay, so you've got some pretty coarse steel here. That's going to go in. Chuck the big daggy bits out.
So you can put a good handful in each one.
Yeah, well these are pretty big moulds compared to our normal Towerbuster moulds.
So we pre-glazed these earlier, viewers. We sat in the sun for half an hour till it got nice and hard. And the benefit of pre-glazing is to give you a nice shiny final coat. So that's done. We showed you that in the previous video. So you can go back to that for an update.
Yep, so this is, you give them a bit of a stir around, make sure all the resin's coating the metal. Now normally we use this type of quartz for Towerbusters, but not the flash points, but that will work fine. But this time we've got some decent quartz we're going to put in these, because these are really large. These are almost like a large HHG, just a different mould shape.
Okay, so where will we be planning to use this size Towerbuster?
Oh, this could go in a large tower array, maybe a couple of them where you got them up on the hill and there's maybe 3 or 4 or 5 towers up there.
Yep.
So in goes the quartz, nice and simple. A little bit of a push down there, make sure they're in.
No special way, you don't have to face the points up? Or
No, not with the Towerbusters, they're fine. Okay, so next layer is going to be some of this, I think it's cast iron filings. Just chuck them in. Okay, then some aluminium. It's like a factory line assembly, just a bit at a time. Good handful of sand goes in. Bit more. Of course, if you're doing normal sized Towerbusters, you probably need a little bit less than that. Now we've got some really nice rare earth sand. Probably got a lot of magnetite in, or all that sort of stuff. And of course this is a bit of overkill. You don't need this much, but it's just a nice additive. Okay, resin. So I'll just do them all together. And of course this will all have to be stirred in. Okay, so it's a matter of giving it a good stir, and it's always good to pull it away from the edges of the mould so you can see the resin going down that edge. Just about done. Could probably do a fraction more, probably get away with it without it, but we'll put some more in anyway. Idea is to sink it all down, make sure it's you don't have bits sticking up all over the place, because that can be a pain when you have to do the grinding of the edges. So you can see it's pretty dry there, so you just pull it away, let the resin flow down, give it a stir, sink everything down.
So it doesn't take long to whip up a batch of Towerbusters?
No, these are quite easy actually. Because we're pouring it all in one go, it's you don't have any flash layers in there, although you probably will see some layers in the end result. Any bits that stick up, just make sure they all go down, just about there. from the edges. Watch that resin flat down the side. That way you know everything's coated. So as you can see, all the sand's been mixed in, all the rare earth has been mixed in with it. You've got your quartz in there, all the different metals. So we've got a bit of cascading density going there. We've got the big swarf, this really fine stuff, and their aluminium is kind of a medium size, so they code us for all the different types of frequencies. And there you have it, just a matter of letting them harden off now, and that's done.
Excellent. So how long will we leave it in the sun for?
Well, it's at least half an hour before it starts to gel, and then, you know, maybe 2 or 3 hours, pull them out, stick them on a tray, leave them in the sun.
Wonderful. We'll return when we take it out.